Aquarian Empress Tarot. Hey everybody, happy Friday. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are a returning sub viewer, welcome back. So glad to have you guys here. It's been a busy day, but I'm glad I finally made it. So for those of you who can hop in, for those of you who actually want a reading, I'm here. All right. I probably won't be on long, but you know. Hi, little sag. I only do paid readings, so readings are $10 minimum. Hey, Melanie. So it's up to you if you still want to be added. That's fine. But I'm gonna give everybody a minute to hop in because I no longer do free readings. I do not do them free. So it's totally up to you. Totally up to you if you still want to be added. I started that last week. I made some changes to my channel, and I just no longer do free readings. I may randomly bring them back in the future, but as of right now, I don't. Hope everybody had a blessed Friday. This week has been challenging is not even the word. This week has really it's been a week for real. Please make sure that if you do donate for a reading that you let us know, so that way we can make sure that you are taken care of. Also, if you're wanting an in-depth personal reading, today is the last day, okay? Today is the last day because after tomorrow, prices it'll go back to regular. So today's the last day for getting in-depth readings 50% off. So you can go over to my website and book there and use the coupon code. I know, Melanie. It wasn't for you. It was for everybody else. Hey, Glam Love. You're most welcome. That just reminded me, if you're new to my channel, please make sure that you make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit the notification bell. All right. Make sure that if you watch my content, you actually leave a comment. All right. I will be doing once a month giveaways to my regular subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe, because if not, then your name can't be in the drawing. So, and I'll be doing that once a month. Once a month, pulling a random subscriber, somebody who actually subscribed, watches the content, joins in the live sessions, that type deal. Y'all, I really haven't had a lot of people hop in, so I may just end up just working on my content more than doing my live streams, just so everybody knows. So not a lot of people actually hop in. I meant to ask, oh, I'm good. I actually stopped it, Melanie. I just felt better, and so I stopped. I plan to get back on it next week. But yeah, I may just focus more on my content, because with my live streams, it's pretty much the same people who are here, and you know, not a lot of new subs and stuff. So I might just focus on posting my content in my videos and editing and whatnot, and going from there. Yeah, I noticed that since my readings aren't free, people aren't hopping in. So, but I'm not going to just give out free readings like that. I'm not going to do it. That's just my personal preference. I've done it for so long. And that's okay, because change is great. But I have a website for that. So people who are wanting in-depth readings, they can hop over there and book a reading there. What was I going to say? While we're waiting, does anybody know like what exactly is the difference between spirituality and new age? Because I hear that term being used, but I guess I don't really know. Like, I guess I don't really know what new age means. I'm hearing like it's tarot and yoga and meditation and all this stuff, and I'm like, what? Like, I didn't know there was a word for it, but I guess that's what it is. I don't know. And the people who have a problem with it are Christians, because it's like, I guess because it's not biblical or religious or whatever the case is. And then you have people complaining that it's different to be spiritual versus um, a part of the new age movement, whatever that's supposed to mean. Like, I I watched tarot, and I started doing tarot because tarot was something that sparked my interest. It was something that helped me. It provided confirmation with me for things that I already knew was going on with the readers that I watched when I first started watching tarot over a year ago, like a year and a half ago. And tarot was something that actually got me through a bad breakup situation, and so I was able to relate to it in that sense. Tarot wasn't something that I used to like foretell what was going to happen. Oh, tell me about this. Or it wasn't even like that. It was more like advice. And for me personally, it was more like, okay, you can see someone for who they really are. It's up to you to decide whether or not you're going to continue to put up with the toxic behavior, or because you see the patterns. And tarot would show me the patterns of what I was dealing with, and then I had to ask myself, why am I still dealing with this situation when I know I deserve better? So I don't know why people classify tarot or anything metaphysical or spiritual, astrology, any of that stuff. People tend to look down upon it or frown on it. Hey, Jalissa. I don't know why. I don't understand that. I guess because for a lot of people who are like, what do they call it? Like Jesus freaks, they always want to sit here and say, well, if it's not in the Bible, it's not a God. You know, and everything is not in the Bible. Everything's not going to be in the Bible. So who cares? First off, the Bible was given to people during slavery to keep them under control. So if we're going to go back, let's go all the way back. But secondly, being spiritual, I don't feel like it has anything to do with a set particular religion. Being spiritual is being aware of your behavior, your emotions, how you treat other people. It's being a whole good person, like being the best version of you. That's my personal perception of being a spiritual person versus a religious person. A religious person sticks to a particular pattern and routine of worship devoted to a specific being because that's what they choose to do, right? They choose to worship God. They choose to worship Allah. They choose to worship Buddha. Whatever religion that is, Jesus, whatever. That's what they choose to do. It's like organized. Religion is like, to me, it's like organized spirituality. I don't know if y'all agree with that or what your take is on it. Let me know in the comment section. But that's how I see it. Like, people who are religious are also spiritual. People who are spiritual can also be religious. Not all of them are, but some can be. So it just really depends on your personal preference. I mean, there are a lot of things that are in question because people just take things, a lot of people just take things at face value. Like, oh, this is how I was raised, and I was raised in this, I was raised believing this particular way, and so this is the right way. I know this is the right way, but how do you really know? How do you know? How do you really know? You're taking somebody else's word for that. You're taking someone else's word, not because you actually lived and experienced it, but you're taking somebody else's word and saying, oh, well, this is what we should be doing. Well, why do you do the things you do? Well, we've always done it that way. Doesn't mean that it's necessarily the right way or it's wrong. It's tradition. It's something that's what your culture does. That's what your family does. So it's something that's passed down from generation to generation, which is why I find it funny that people who are religious condemn people who are not, because it's like, you do this stuff out of habit. Like, you go to church every Sunday because it's a habit. It doesn't say that in the Bible. It doesn't say you should go on Sunday and go to church. It doesn't. As a matter of fact, it says the seventh day, but we're not going to go there. Anywho, people do it because that's how they were raised. That's what their parents did or grandparents did. So they take that up. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna throw birthday parties because that's what we do. It's culture. That's how we were raised. That's how we do it. I mean, I don't know. That was a whole random topic, y'all. I don't even know what made me go into that, but I think it was because someone had commented on one of the Real Talk sessions that we had, and they were talking about spirituality versus ego, and I think that stuck in my mind. But also I wanted to touch briefly because y'all know in my tarot readings, a lot of the readings that I get are usually like love, relationship, my person, what am I going to hear from my person, how they feel, blah, 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 right? So I'm constantly giving relationship advice, and I also even share with y'all some of the relationship gurus or dating coaches or whatever you want to call them that I actually listen to. Well, come to find out, and I'm pretty sure anybody who watches YouTube regularly has seen the infamous dating relationship expert coach, Derek Jackson, right? So him and his wife, and all of a sudden this confession that comes out. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, to me, it's like a lesson to people, like, even to myself, like, the people that you really look up to, you have to realize that those people are not perfect. They are human beings. Does it justify the behavior? Absolutely not. But people tend to, how do I put this? Like, people tend to put people who give like credible advice or guidance or counsel or whatever the case is, they put people up on pedestals. And at the end of the day, we are human beings just like the next person. So even your therapist, they're a human being. They have emotions. They're not perfect. I'm not perfect. So it's like you can see, you can feel the hatred like in the comments on the video, like, oh, he's such a narcissist, and his wife and blah blah blah, she's being controlled or whatever the case is, and that is could very well be true. But at the end of the day, he's a human being. He's a human being. People fail. People do. They fail. Now, when you fail, the thing about it is, when you fail, it's like owning your shit, like taking accountability. Like if I said something that was like, how can I explain it? Like if I did something or said something that was like just out of control, crazy during a live stream, I would come back and fix that and apologize. Not make an excuse for it, not talk about myself in third person, but actually admit that I said something that was disrespectful or hurtful or whatever the case is, like, or I was being hypocritical in some type of way, whatever it was, like, address the situation and actually own it and take responsibility for it. I think that's the thing that got a lot of people, is the fact that the video was like, I don't know. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. But he went publicly to talk about his affairs. But it's just like, but it really wasn't apologetic though. And you're still trying to tell people to buy your book now. True, Melanie. That's true. But men also have a choice. And I feel like there's never going to be an excuse. And then there's never an excuse for cheating, man or woman. It's just not an excuse. It's not okay. You're married to someone, so you cheating. Yeah, you can say, oh, well, we're working it out. But then don't come all this time, you're out here giving advice to people about this very behavior that you're doing. Like, it doesn't add up, you know what I mean? Like, practice what you preach, basically. But then you have another dating coach that he was in cahoots with turn around and all of a sudden start talking about